Okay, good morning everybody. It's great to have you with us today. Thank you for joining ECCI Kids Online. Now today's theme is Twix. Now do you like Twix? I used to love Twix. Unfortunately, I can't eat chocolate anymore. And it was really sad because when I went to the supermarket to get my Twix, I found that they got salt caramel Twix, a brand new one out there. Have you tried this one yet? Of course, our theme isn't really about Twix. It's always something we can learn about Jesus. This is just the object or the illustration of what it is we can learn. And so we've got some great stuff for you this morning. So right now we're going to go over to a craft, and then once we've had our craft, go on to our object lesson, and then there's a little worship slot. Take time, the link is in the video, to play the worship song all the way through and spend some time worshipping. Once you've done that, come straight back to me.
Hi everyone, I'm going to be showing you a really quick craft you can do with your Twix wrapper, and what we're going to be making is Twix pinwheel spinners. So the key equipment you're going to need is a Twix packet, you will need a pair of scissors, and you will need one drawing pin, one of these little tacks. Now I've also got a pen and a ruler to help me mark out where I need to cut, and also so you can see a bit more clearly on screen what I'm doing, but you can just cut it by eye. You don't need a pen and a ruler, but if you do want to use a pen, you'll need to use something like a permanent marker, which is going to be able to draw on the foil. So the first thing we're going to do is take our Twix and then carefully open it along the back seam, because what we want to do is open it out to get a bigger square as possible of the foil. So I'm going to carefully open along the back seam like so, and we can discard that bit. So we want to open up carefully the back seam, trying not to rip it, like so. Okay, and then peel open carefully the ends again, try not to rip it. Okay, and we can put aside our Twix, we're going to use that in a minute. So you've now got a square of paper, so you've got your gold side and your silver side. Now what we want to do is cut out of this as big a square as we can. So first of all, cut off the end bit, which is crinkly, because we want a nice flat piece. And I'm just going to cut this by eye, but you can measure it if you want to get it nice and straight. Okay, so we've got that bit, and then where it's bent over on the edge, we don't want the bent bit, so I'm going to trim that bit. Okay, so now I've lined up one corner. A really easy trick for making a square is if you take this corner and don't squash it, but fold it over as far as you can like that, and then that way, without measuring, I can see what bit I need to trim off to make a square. But you can also just measure it with a ruler if that's easier. Trims that bit, and then I'm just going to straighten up the other side. So I've now got my square of Twix, and I'm going to try and make this nice and flat. So what we're going to do, the silver side is going to be the inside of our pinwheel, and the Twix side is going to be the outside. So I'm going to now draw on some construction lines, but you can just do this by eye. So I'm going to draw a line diagonally all the way corner to corner, and then do the same for the other corner, so they cross in the middle, like so. Okay, and we are going to cut down each of these lines, but we're going to stop when we are about 2 centimeters from the middle. So I've put little marks on there so I know where to stop. So I'm going to cut down the line but stop about here, and we're going to do that for all 4 corners. So like so. So it's all still connected, but we've created triangles. Now what we're going to do is fold the same corner of each triangle into the middle. So we will take, for example, this corner and fold it over the middle, so overlapping, because we're going to be putting a pin through, so we need it to overlap. And then we'll take the next one and fold that into the middle, overlapping, the third one and the fourth one. So this is how we will construct our pinwheel, and then we're going to take our tack and pin that onto the Twix. So I'll show you again on the Twix. It's very important that you put the pin into the flat biscuit side of the Twix, because if you try and push it into the caramel side, it's just going to squash. So put your Twix down in front of you, flat side up, okay, and then you can position your pinwheel near the top where you want it to be. So again, I'm going to fold in the top corner of each triangle, overlapping it, and it's a bit fiddly, but keep your finger on the middle to hold all the bits. And when you've folded it all in, keep your finger on it, and then you are going to carefully push your pin through all of the triangles. You might need to give it a bit of a twist to get it through the foil. Now push it in quite far, but don't push it in completely flat, so that your spinner's got a bit of a space to move. But now we have made our Twix pinwheel. Delicious.
Hey everyone, I hope you're all really good today. So yeah, I just had a sandwich brought to me. I really don't know what to say. It's a bit strange. I'm not even sure how to eat it. Let me show you what I mean. So guys, this is the sandwich. What do you think? I mean, yeah, the filling looks absolutely wonderful, but it's just how am I gonna eat? Oh, see, it's very awkward. So this has got me thinking about how things come in twos. We have the Twix, which is today's theme, which comes 2 in a pack. Just imagine if you only got one, how disappointed you would be. And then even if you were sharing, you kind of think, oh, there's only one, you have to break it in half. But hey, if there's 2, you can share and you still have one. And I thought about salt and pepper, comes in 2s. There's so many things that comes in 2s, and it's just like a natural thing that go together. So we think about Noah's Ark, and we think about how God told Noah to take 2 of every living thing into the ark. I'm like, wow, God prepared 2 of every animal to go into the ark, and just made it so that the world could continue after the major flood. So just think about how much God loves us. He loves us. He has a plan for us. So he planned that for us, and he planned 2 of every animal to go into the ark. And with that, every time you have a Twix or any type of thing that comes in 2s, just think about how God loves us and how he prepares for us.
Follow you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the worship and the craft and the object lesson from Nicole. But now we've got this new slot called Did You Know? And I'm guessing it's, oh, did you know? And so now we're going to find out something that might be new to you. If it's new to you, let us know in the comments. If you already knew, let us know in the comments. Let's find out. Did you know? Question. It'd be great if you can let us know in the comments below. Did you know that? Have you learned something new today? But right now, we might learn something else new as we go over to listen to Jordan, who's going to give us this morning's message.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Everybody say the chocolate. Oh, let me stop it. Let me stop the music. Hello, everybody. I'm so pleased and so glad to be with you today. That song is literally 5-10 minutes of people just saying the word chocolate over and over again. I mean, I guess they really love chocolate. Do you love chocolate? I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a massive chocolate fan, but around Easter time and Christmas time, I do definitely like my chocolate. Now, I do want to know, what is your favorite chocolate? I'm going to count down from 3, and then you're going to shout your favorite chocolate at me, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, some interesting answers there. Some good, some, I don't even know why you like that, but fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So, today, I want to know if there are any chocolate experts out there, okay? I'm going to do a quick chocolate quiz with you, if that's okay. I'm going to describe a chocolate bar, and I want you to tell me what chocolate bar I'm describing. Sounds simple enough, right? Okay, here we go. So, chocolate bar number 1. Bing! This chocolate bar has a purple wrapper. It comes in a purple wrapper. The writing is in yellow. And the name is kind of similar to the word spin. Do you know what chocolate bar I'm talking about? If you do, I'm going to count down from 3 and then you're going to tell me, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's see if you got it right. The correct answer is 12. If you said 12, then you're absolutely correct. And if you did say 12, I want you to put your hands out and I'm going to pass this to you, okay? You ready? Lovely. Enjoy your chocolate. Okay, chocolate number 2. Bing! It comes in a white and red wrapper. It has hazelnuts in it. And the final clue, the name of this chocolate is the word good in Spanish and in French. Do you know what chocolate bar I'm talking about? I'm going to give you 3 seconds and then you're going to tell me, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Bueno! If you said Bueno, then you're absolutely correct and you win this Bueno. So just put your hands out and I'm going to pass it to you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Sorry about that, guys. But well done and enjoy your bueno. Okay, now, the next and the final chocolate. Okay, now, here we go. Chocolate number 3. Bing! It comes in a golden wrapper. Ooh, golden. The writing is in red, and it's one of the only chocolate bars to have the letter X in it. Huh. Now this is a hard one. Do you know what it is? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is a Twix! If you said Twix, then you are so clever. Because honestly, by those clues, I never would have got it. And also, by the way, just for the sake of argument, I didn't know there was a white chocolate Twix. Did you know there was a white chocolate Twix? I had absolutely no idea. It sounds delicious. And so, I want to ask you a quick question. What do each of these chocolates have in common? I'm going to give you a little clue to help you. If I open up all of these chocolates, what am I going to find inside? Or how many bars am I going to find inside? What's the same about all these chocolates and the bueno? Like, I would get the bueno for you, but I kind of chucked it and I don't know where it is now. But if you said that the exact same thing about all these chocolate bars is that they have 2 bars in them, you are absolutely correct. All of these chocolate bars have 2 in them.
There was only one man in all the earth who was different because he listened to God. That man was Noah. So God told Noah to build an ark. He told Noah exactly how to build the ark, and it was to be the biggest boat ever built. God told Noah to build an ark for his family and the animals to live on during the flood. They entered in pairs, each with another of its kind. After 7 days, it started to rain. The underground waters erupted from the earth, and the rain fell in mighty torrents from the sky.
Now, if anyone's listening to this story, they know that God is a powerful God, right? I mean, for him to send an entire flood on the earth that covers the earth for months and months, for him to make sure that all the animals are safe and all the animals make it to the boat, that is a pretty powerful God. I mean, I want you to show on your hands right now how much power it would take to do all of that. Now, this is a little power and this is a lot of power. I want you to show me on your hands now. Exactly, it's a lot of power required to do that. But also, God showed how much he loved Noah and how much he loves us humans, that he didn't want to see everybody destroyed. So he made sure to save Noah because he loves his creation. So just like there are 2 bars in a Twix or a Twirl, and just like the animals came in 2 by 2, God himself shows 2 really important characteristics or parts of himself. He shows that he is a powerful God and a loving God. He also shows this in a very important person that he sent down to save us from sin. Do you know what person I'm talking about? Exactly, Jesus. And God loves us so much that he sent Jesus to die on the cross for us. And Jesus showed these 2 parts of God while he was on earth. He showed the power of God by healing the sick, and if people were blind, they could see again, and if people couldn't walk, they could walk again. But he also showed God's love by bringing people to himself, bringing children to himself, bringing the women to himself, bringing people who everybody else said are bad people. He even had dinner with them because he showed God's love. Now, boys and girls, I want you to know today that God is a powerful God and God is a loving God. So if you need help from God in any situation, if you need your situation to change, or if you need something to get better in your life, all you need to do is ask God. Because God has the power to change your situation and make it better, but God also loves you and wants to help you. So if you need help from God today, all you have to do is ask. Thank you for listening to me. Have an amazing day. God bless. Peace. Chocolate. Choco.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our online service this morning. You know, we're really looking forward to the day that we can see one another in person again. Now, if you've enjoyed it, please do like, please do share. That really helps us. Why not follow us on Facebook? You can find us on YouTube and you can find us on Instagram. That's ECCIKIDS, and we'd love to connect with you. But for right now, we hope you have a blessed week and see you again soon.